Welcome back to this video series on creating a Sudoku solver in Java. In this second video, we will be going over the rules of Sudoku and then solving a puzzle. I want to go over these rules just in case you are maybe haven't never done Sudoku before or you haven't done it in a while. So the basic rules of Sudoku are you're going to have 9 columns, 9 rows. All right, so it's a 9 by 9 grid. Each of these call them squares of 9. All right, so we have 9 rows, 9 columns, and then 9 squares. Each of them will have all of the numbers from 1 to 9 with no duplicates. And so each of the rows has to have all the numbers from 1 to 9 with no repeated numbers. Each of the columns has to have all the numbers from 1 to 9, and each of the squares has to have all of the numbers from 1 to 9. So that's the basic idea. So here is a puzzle. We're going to go ahead and solve this together. I'm going to go ahead and make this go full screen, so maybe I can fit the whole puzzle, maybe not. Let's see if I can. There we go. All right, and so I've got my handy dandy tablet here, so we're going to go through solving. Now there's more than one way to solve a Sudoku puzzle, as I'm sure you're aware, but the way that I generally start is I look for a row or a column that only has one missing piece. And so I notice that this column right here is missing just one number. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it must be a 6. That's what's missing. And I repeat that process. So I'm looking for a row or a column or a box that's only missing 1. I don't see any. And so now I'm going to go to a row, a column, or a box that's only missing 2 and see if I can use some deduction logic to figure out what goes there. So I notice that this column is missing 2 numbers. So it's missing, it looks like a 4, right, and a 6. So this could be a 4 or a 6. This could be a 4 or a 6. Right? So I look at the rows and the columns. I say, well, there's no 4 or 6 in this column. I also look in the box. There's no 4 or 6 here. And I do the same up here, see if I can eliminate anything, and I can't. But I do notice that in the process of looking in this box, I notice that this also must be a 4 or a 6. Right, so this has to be a 4 or a 6. Except, well, there's already a 4 here. So that means this actually must be a 6. And if this has to be a 6, that means this has to be a 4. Which means that this up here has to be a 6. Okay. So oftentimes when you figure out one space, you'll actually figure out multiple spaces in Sudoku. It's kind of a satisfying feeling. It's why most people kind of enjoy the game. So I noticed that this box here is also missing 2. Let's see, 1, 2. It's missing a 3 and a 6. 3 and a 6. Now, this could be a 3 or a 6, except it can't be a 3 because there's already a 3 in this row. So this must be a 6, which means this must be a 3. Okay, and so that's the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. A solved Sudoku puzzle. If my video editing skills are working, then you didn't have to hear me ramble through solving that, but there we are. Now we do want to check the answer, so we generally go ahead and look at each square and make sure that we hit all the 1 through 9, and look at each row, make sure we hit all the 1 through 9. It's going to be really important that we check our answers after our computer program runs. We don't want to trust our program right off the bat. We want to make sure that it actually is working. So that's it for this video. Hopefully now you're a little bit more aware of solving Sudoku puzzles and how it works. Again, there's more than one way to do this. That's the way I do it. So on the other side of this paper, you'll notice that there's an easy, a medium, a hard, and an evil problem. I want you to pick the one that you feel most comfortable doing. You know, if you're brand new to Sudoku, this is your first puzzle, then do easy. If you're more experienced, you might do a medium or hard. I don't want you to spend too much time on it, so don't attempt the evil one just yet. We'll let our program solve that one. I mean, you're welcome to try it, but don't spend class time solving that. I want you to spend about maybe 5 or 10 minutes right now solving a puzzle, just to make sure you understand how to do it before you go on to the next video. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.